New Zealand is facing a mammoth run chase to avoid defeat in the first test here in Perth after Mitchell Starc's damaging 5-wicket haul. The tourists rolled for just 166 and in the final session of day 3, Australia holds a 362-run lead.
After a brilliant night, Starc looked hungry to complete his 13th 5-wicket haul, but his teammates still looked asleep.
Oh no, trouble at the keeper's end. Oh, pain. Oh, he had all the time in the world.
Ross Taylor's defiant half-century providing some relief before Nathan Lyon struck.
Yeah! There it is.
Aline Dar showed clean hands, his umpiring controversial.
That's lethal and it's out.
Colin de Grandhomme didn't think so.
There's no disturbance as it goes past the gloves.
The DRS causing confusion, but the decision stood. New Zealand collapsing to be all out for 166. With cracks appearing, David Warner caught the umpire's attention. Nothing falling the Kiwis' way.
Nearly.
Australia in a commanding position early in their second dig. The Kiwis thought they had Warner.
Chance and taken. Yeah, it was glove.
Standing his ground, given not out. No doubting the next one.
Straight up in the air. This will be out.
Labuschagne should have joined him in the sheds.
Top edge. Just coming in mid-wicket. Dropped.
The Aussies building their lead into the night. But victory isn't certain with Josh Hazlewood hamstrung. Scans confirming a strain, leaving him in doubt for Boxing Day.
Take it the next couple of weeks as they come, but yeah, it's a tight series, so it'll be tough work to get up for the last test.
Thankfully, the pink ball specialist maintained his form. Kane Williamson, the target man, escaping with a life.
That one I thought I might have heard a little noise.
Steve Smith stunned, forcing him to take matters into his own hands.
He's got it. What a grab. Doesn't get any better than that.
Jimmy Williams, 9 News.
Patrick Reed's caddy has been banned from tomorrow's final day of the President's Cup after shoving a spectator. It ends in a dramatic day of golf at Royal Melbourne, with the US closing the gap behind the Internationals to just 2 matches.
With the aid of a 4-match lead, the Internationals were intent on going in for the kill.
Look at that, Cameron Smith urging on the crowd.
Beefed up support too for the US, with Bryson DeChambeau joining fans in the stands, but on the greens, things were getting a little tense. Tiger Woods decided to sit out the foursomes, but his team quickly found their groove and with it took all the momentum.
There you go.
While Adam Scott struggled with his putter, fortunately 21-year-old Joaquin Niemann was holding up his end of the bargain.
Look at this kid. How about it?
Earlier in the 4-ball, Abraham Answer claimed putt of the day, if not the tournament, with this piece of brilliance. While Matt Kuchar brought some Aussie flavour to his celebration, but the Internationals held their nerve.
Time, yes. Great putt.
Scott hoping for much more of this tomorrow. Corey Norris, 9 News.
The Wildcats are battling it out with Brisbane as they look to celebrate captain Damien Martin's 300th NBL game with a win. Bryce Cotton lighting up the scoreboard, taking charge in a dominant third quarter.
But when you've got that man there, Bryce Cotton, who can light it up from outer space, starting to get cooking, the challenge becomes a whole lot tougher.
Approaching full-time, the Wildcats lead the Bullets 84-76. St Kilda will tap into Bradley Hill's speed to unleash a more attacking game style in 2020. The former Docker, among a number of recruits, Brett Ratton believes, can add plenty of flair back to the Saints.
By nature you will. When you bring Hill, Jones, Butler into your team, you're going to run quicker. So maybe just by personnel, that's allowed us to, maybe get a bit quicker with our ball movement.
St Kilda are aiming to break an 8-year finals drought. And finally to the States, where Ben Simmons' 24 points has helped the 76ers hold off New Orleans and keep their unbeaten home record intact. The Aussie also collecting a game-high 11 assists.
Simmons, beautifully done for Pell, who finished the job, delivered gorgeously.
In Houston, James Harden scored 50 points for the 5th time this year against the Magic, becoming only the 2nd player in history to hit 10 three-pointers in consecutive games. The man they call the Beard very much on fire. So too the Wildcats. They've just sewn up their 4th straight win, Michael. A great way to send out Damien Martin in game 300.
Game 300, he's a champion.
A Perth servant of sport, that's for sure.
He is. And so are you.
Thanks, Michael.
I'll see you tomorrow. From drones, smartphones and speakers.